Take 16. So, this is Sebastian Murphy interviewing James Wouters for Peak Pursuits. So let's start off your interview with a quick easy question. So, whereabouts did you hear about us?
I heard about you guys through your website and some friends. A couple of my mates have tried to apply for you, tried to apply for the role of instructors, and upon doing some research, looking on your website, really like the sound and look of your company. So,
Yeah, no, that sounds good. So why are you interested in this job role of trainee instructor?
I'm interested because I'm very keen outdoorsman. I love the outdoors. I love all outdoor activities, and really, this job is sort of everything I'm hoping to work in the outdoor industry. Been going to college and studying just so I can get a job as an instructor. Really,
And what sort of things are you looking to gain from this qualification?
I'm hoping to gain more knowledge in what leading activities and being an instructor in the outdoor industry is like. Also, I'd like to gain more knowledge about workplace, about what it's like with colleagues, and also I would really like to gain more NGBs so I can become more qualified in my field of work.
Sounds good. So what do you think makes you more suitable than other candidates?
I would say I'm pretty easygoing. I'm happy working in a lot of different activities. I am a level 1 paddle sports coach, which means I can apply that to a lot of other activities. So I can apply my knowledge in kayaking to rock climbing and other um, other activities.
So what experience do you have in this field?
I have experience in kayaking. I have a big background in it. I've always kayaked moving water, but recently I've moved into trying to get my qualifications to allow me to teach. So I am a level 1 kayak coach. I also am holding a 16-hour first aid certificate, as that's important to have all of that on the field, and if you're going to work in this industry, um, as well as this, I am working towards my archery qualifications and climbing too. So I'll have a mixed bag.
That's good. So obviously, as you were saying there, you're working towards some qualifications. You've got. Did you say you had your 16-hour first aid?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And your level 1 paddle sport instructor. Is there anything else that you've got? So have you got any sort of like DBS checks, like your background checks and?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a DBS transferable through soon. My background check too. I'm also holding a full clean UK license.
Brilliant, yeah. Do you happen to have any additions on that? So have you got your minibus license or just your normal UK driver's license?
At the moment, it's my normal UK driver's license, but I am hoping to work towards my minibus license. I am, hoping to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. That's really good. So I'll give you a quick scenario here. So let's say you were running a session for a group of taster session for kayakers, and you had a child sat at the side who wasn't really willing to take part. He was in a bit of a mood. He seemed a bit sulky. I mean, how would you sort of like approach that?
I'll try and approach it in a way that I can make it fun for everyone. To say a certain child is not enjoying the activity as much or doesn't want to get involved, I'll try and change the activity slightly, make small changes to ensure that everyone can be involved. So I don't know, maybe find out what little bit about this certain child, find out what their hobbies are and why they don't want to join in, and see if we can work around it.
Brilliant. No, yeah, that's good. And this is it's a bit of a different question, but could you give me a time where you've made a mistake, where you've been running a session maybe, or just any time in your life you made a second, and how you went around that, how you dealt with that?
a mistake. Let me think.
It is a bit of a tricky one, because it is quite random, but just whilst you're running a session maybe, something that you've done, forgot to do, haven't done correctly.
I'd say it's a small mistake for high ropes. I once had a helmet which was too small, and obviously it had been placed wrongly on the shelf, and I quickly realised the issue and resolved it before anything could be taken further and cause injuries. So I have made mistakes before, but I try to keep them to a minimum, especially with health and safety wise. I like to keep a crib card in my buoyancy aid to make sure I never miss anything out, because I feel if you make mistakes in this field of work, it could have potentially dangerous outcomes.
No, yeah, you're very right, that's good. And what sort of hobbies are you into?
Myself, I'm into kayaking, a lot of moving water. I like to do that as much as I can. Climbing, traditional and sport. Try and get out as much as well. Quite into caving as well, surfing, hill walking. I could go on for a very long time here.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And so how about you give me some of your strengths and weaknesses personally? So what you feel you could aspire the members that wouldn't have, like your unique strengths, what you feel that you could bring to the company that say other candidates might not be able to.
I would say I'm very good with people, so I'll be able to switch from different groups of people at all times.
Sorry guys, I've got this.
Carry on the interview.
As well as this, I feel as if I would easily get along with your whole team. I'm quite a happy person to work in a team. Really looking forward to hopefully managing to do that.
Okay. And so
I've already sent it.
are you still interested in the job then?
Very interested, yes.
Brilliant, right, and are there any sort of questions that you'd like to ask?
I have a few questions about how I can gain more NGBs, whether and how your approach is to your work.
Oh right, well thanks a little about that. So on our training instructor programme that you're currently applying for, we offer you 3 fully qualified NGBs for free. We also offer you a pay of around, I think it's around standard, about 20,000 a year, 90 to 20,000 a year starting. So you'll get a good salary, you'll get food and accommodation, you'll get your qualifications, we'll offer you training. We can book you on 20 courses that our centre holds, and basically any opportunity that you want to, if you can find a course that we're running or a course someone else is running and we look into it, if we think you're a suitable candidate and that you can run the sessions, we'll book you onto that course.
That sounds great.
For either a very discounted price or for free.
Okay, thank you very much. Another question about the minibus license. I am very very happy to undergo that license and all that is required for it. However, I was just wondering how you'd want to tackle that. Would I come to work and get this done through you, or would would it be easier for me to work on this on my own and come back and present it to you?
I think we do offer putting you through your minibus and your trailer license, because obviously, especially in most centres these days, you will need both.
Yeah.
So we can probably put you through that again at a discounted price as long as you're doing it through us. I'm sure that can be in your contract. Yeah. Any other questions that you can think of?
That's all. Thank you very much.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Brilliant. Right.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It's lovely to meet you.
This presentation of awards on the last week.